South, where we're just moments away from kickoff in this first semi-final of the Coca-Cola Cup. It's the clash of the First Division sides, Airdrie against Raith Rovers. Your match commentator is Jock Brown.
Lots of experience in that Airdrie lineup, and there might have been more had John Davis not been cup-tied with St Johnstone. His replacement in midfield is by far the youngest player in the side, 20-year-old Marvin Wilson. The cutting edge up front is provided by 32-year-old Alan Lawrence and Alec MacDonald's most recent signing, Steve Cooper, who cost £60,000 from York City. He's seen service also with Birmingham City, Newport, Plymouth Argyle, Barnsley and Tranmere, so he brings a wealth of hard experience to this semi-final. Raith Rovers manager Jimmy Nicholl has resisted the temptation to name himself in the side, but the former Hibs player Danny Lennon returns to midfield, and the attacking thrust is provided by Ali Graham, Gordon Yell and top scorer Colin Cameron, who scored 8 times this season. At the back, 38-year-old David Neary partners Sean Dennis 15 years after winning a League Cup winners medal with Dundee United against Aberdeen in a replay at Dens Park. And a very experienced referee, Mr. Bill Crombie from Edinburgh. So Raith Rovers start the all First Division and Coca-Cola Cup semi-final, and make no mistake, both these sides deserve to be here. Airdrie starting winning on penalty kicks against Morton and Capello, and then beating the side third top, the Premier Division, Motherwell at Fir Park, and then the side second top, Hibs at Easter Road. Raith Rovers, on the other hand, had an easy 5-0 win against Ross County, then beat Kilmarnock 3-2 at home, and came here to McDermott Park to beat St Johnstone by 3-1. So impressive credentials for both sides for being at this stage in the competition, and a very healthy atmosphere inside the stadium. It's almost to capacity. There's 1 or 2 gaps in the far corner there. And the early stages, very important. Jimmy Sanderson knows that after disappointments and missing a couple of finals in recent times. Missed the Scottish Cup final 2 years ago through suspension. First challenge made there by David Neary. Got some help there from Sinclair. That's Dennis. No ceremony about that long ball upfield. Sean Dennis, a target for many bigger clubs in recent times, without anyone paying the appropriate money to take him to a higher level. David Sinclair's header. Sinclair doing a marking job on Cooper, allowing Neary to be spare. Careless one, finds Lennon in midfield. Off goes Graham. Very powerful indeed, down he goes. And the free kick is given. Paul Jack, the culprit. Totally uncompromising defender, an excellent marker. A little bit overzealous with this one. Losing out to Graham. He couldn't match the strength of the big striker and pulled him down. So these early stages, tense and nervous. Both sides trying desperately to settle to their natural game. Ruddle sends it in. Too high there for Dennis. Lennon again as McInnesby outside him. Good play by the young fullback. There's Lennon. That's a good cross. And an excellent early chance there for Raith Rovers. The chance fell to Gordon Yell, and he was almost on that, just too much in stretch to direct it goalwards. Putting a great deal into the early exchanges. Stamina may be a factor before long. Paul Harvey playing it back to John Martin. Doing too much of that to Lennon. Throw goes to Raith Rovers. They were caught out there arguing with the referee. This is Bruddle. Turned away by Martin and falling very kindly for Airdrie to Sandy Stewart. Almost punished there, Airdrie, for not reacting to the referee's signal and to the whistle. Sean Dennis going in with that heavy tackle on Alan Lawrence. Well, here was Broadwell with space for the cross. Martin could only palm this out. Could have gone to a Raith Rovers player, but it went to Sandy Stewart. Broadwell's cross, challenged by DL. Kirkwood getting some treatment from the Airdrie fans, having played for the club for a few years. And there's going to be a booking here for Graham Hay for persistent fouling. Yellow card for Hay for this challenge into the back of Ali Graham. Well, bang in keeping with the FIFA directives, that the tackle from behind. McInnesby's shot was a good one. An excellent free kick from Raith Rovers from the training ground. It came very effective indeed. Colin Cameron, a little bit of play acting there, laying it off to McInnesby, and the shot was well taken by Martin. Black's return pass, the angle not quite right. Well, two very well organised defences, making life tough for the attacking players and the creative men like Harvey there. Jimmy and Nicol not entirely happy with things at this stage. Boyle kneeing it back. Well, John Martin, I think, could have picked that up. Well, now John Martin debating with his skipper Jimmy Sanderson, but I think it was off the knee of Jimmy Boyle and he could have picked it up. Chance there in the end for Colin Cameron, which he blazed wide. Well, you'll see there as the ball came back, it came off the knee of Boyle for sure. John Martin caught not just in two minds, I think, perhaps in even more than that. That corner was a good one. Cooper did well against Dennis. Good goalkeeping now by Thompson. Running here by Cameron, testing John Martin. He's a very lively customer up front, Colin Cameron, and he is troubling this Airdrie defence. Sharp, incisive here, thinking only about a shot at goal, kept it down well enough. Marking is excellent among the Airdrie defenders, that's why Lennon had to turn back. Kirkwood to McInnesby. Kirkwood again. Looking at McInnesby, was well read by Lawrence. Sigler did well, standing up strongly against Cooper. Cameron to Lennon. Well, no power in the shot. Lennon going to his weaker side there. He is beginning to assert himself in that Raith Rovers midfield. Pendulum swinging once again back towards Raith Rovers. Here was Danny Lennon going to his left foot. I think Airdrie were aware of the fact that was a weaker side. Here's Stewart, supported well by Boyle, who abandons his marking duties when Airdrie have possession. Stewart has found space, a shooting chance on the volley. Good effort by Sandy Stewart, that troubled the keeper. Well, this one was dipping and swerving. It was very difficult for Scott Thompson. He'll be happy to have stopped that. Headed inside by Cooper, that's Kirkwood. Trying to use the pace of Cameron. Sanderson provides cover. That's good play by Cameron, out of luck in the end. Nimble and lively and skillful. McInnesby's head up, there's Black. Lennon picks up the loose ball in midfield. Cameron now moving over to the left, bringing Sanderson with him this time. Neary striding forward on the end of this, a chance for David Neary. Surviving a appeal for handball there, he's still in the thick of it all. And the chance is taken. Brilliantly in the Gordon Dalziel set it all up for Ali Graham, and that's a deadly finish. So 6 minutes from half-time, Raith Rovers draw first blood here. Such determination by Neri, and a very good left foot shot by Graham. An extra dimension provided by David Neri made all the difference in that attack. Harvey stumbling there. Clearance by Kirkwood. Kenny Black's cross is a good one. Difficult for Thompson. Chance on here for Airdrie, and Alan Lawrence spawns it. It was indeed a good opportunity, this. The challenge made on Scott Thompson by Cooper was a good one, and Lawrence really will believe he should have hit the target. Up goes Graham. It's helped on by Cameron, looking for DL. Very potent trio they are up front. And Black has taken out Lennon there. Half-time whistle is gone before any further treatment can be offered. It's been a stirring first half, and Raith Rovers drawing first blood through Ali Graham with that excellent goal in 41 minutes. But it really was the contribution of David Neri who made that possible, coming from the back. And it's Raith Rovers who go in happier. It's Airdrie 0, Raith Rovers 1. So a major task for Airdrie in the second half. Raith Rovers with their tails up after finishing the first half very strongly indeed. Airdrie looked at one point early in the match as though they were taking control, but Raith Rovers hit back, and the lively front three, Cameron's mobility, Graham's aerial power and good touch on the ground, DL's instincts around the goal, they've all been very tough for Airdrie to contain, and they do have that well-drilled defensive system, but it's been pierced once, and it means that Airdrie have to score if they can retain any hopes of being in the Coca-Cola Cup final. So a little bit of an exchange there between two players on the far side, and it's Kenny Black, I think, and Stephen McInespie, who had one tough exchange towards the end of the first half, and perhaps memories lingering on there. So referee Crombie acknowledges that, speaks to both men. Harvey again. Hay leaves that to Wilson. Black. Good interception made by Dennis. He has to work hard again here though against Lawrence. That's a great effort by Lawrence. Well, he was given the space and the time to set himself, and he almost made Raith Rovers pay. This was good play, turning away from Dennis and Neri, given time to measure that. Well, the two central defenders there, allowing him to do that. Looking for Crawford. Picked up quickly by Boyle. It's back with Sanderson. Black. Hay. Harvey tackled by Sinclair. Good pass from Black. Here's Wilson in space. Faced now by Broddle. Well, no real threat to goalkeeper Scott Thompson there, but Wilson did well coming inside. He's shown outside by Broddle. He eventually went that way. Kirkwood tried to provide cover. No foul given there as Graham and Hay clash for the high ball. Sinclair. Sanderson back to Jack. Sanderson again. His pass was intended for Kenny Black on the far side. Picked up here by Lennon. Leaves it to Dennis, who wants Graham to chase that. And the break of the ball. Cover provided though by Sanderson. Stewart to Sanderson. Stewart again. Now Jack. Wilson. Well tackled by Broddle. This is Graham, screening the ball well. Tried to link with Cameron. Airdrie looking very eager indeed at the start of the second half. It's a vital phase in the game, you have that feeling. Chance on here for Harvey. Support from Sandy Stewart. Fine flowing move from Airdrie. They really are stepping up the pressure on Raith Rovers. Harvey looking up, spotting Stewart, making the run on the left. He pulled that way to the target. Lennon very quick again, getting to the ball. Eased out of that by Boyle. Good pass from Hay. This is Black. Kirkwood at the header. It's given straight to Boyle. Queuing up there at the far post. Well, appeals for handball. The headed clearance from Dennis. Swept away in the end by McInnesby. Sandy Stewart. Cooper. Good goalkeeping by Thompson. His positioning made that look easy. Well enough struck by Cooper. That was Sandy Stewart now back on the left flank, coming inside. Playing it into Cooper, a time to control that and turn. You see Thompson advancing off his line. An easy header in the end for McIntyre. This is Boyle. Trying to exploit the pace of Lawrence. Oh, great judgment shown now. Well, now the linesman has flagged that was outside the box. Thompson can't believe it. Now he's got to be in trouble for that. It's deliberate handball outside the penalty area. Now he could be ordered off for this. Well, he clearly believed he was all right. You see him starting to go back, and it is a red card. Now that is a very accurate interpretation of the rules, but the question of discretion didn't come into that for the referee. Scott Thompson clearly believed he was inside the area. The linesman said he wasn't. That means it's deliberate handball outside the box as the last defender. So he's ordered off. Well, there'll have to be a reserve goalkeeper brought on. And what a moment this is for 17-year-old Brian Potter. Taking off Davy Kirkwood. This is perfectly permissible. Off goes Kirkwood. Scott Thompson can't believe that. Wishing his young substitute well. Well, referee Bill Crombie left really with no option when the linesman signalled that was outside the area. So the first thing Potter has to do is cope with this free kick. Well, every Raith Rovers player facing the ball. Kenny Black may take this. Jimmy Sanderson having a chat with him there, but Black has immense power in his left foot. There's Black. And it's deflected just wide of goal. Kenny Black can't believe that. It must have been inches wide. Well, a vital deflection there. Cooper's header. Played back carefully there by David Neary. Well, that'll do the young man a lot of good. A confident clearance. Well, it's all becoming heated out there, as you might expect. In a semi-final, Ali Graham thinks an injustice was done there. This is Sanderson. He can now spring from the back. Raith Rovers a man short. Airdrie must make the passes count. Cooper. He's made it! And no goalkeeper would have had a chance with that one. Brian Potter dejected, but it certainly wasn't his fault. It was down to the space afforded here to Steve Cooper, and he struck this so sweetly, right into the corner. Well, the cup is brought to life again. Steve Cooper drilling that right in at the post. It was an excellent shot, and no blame of any kind could be attached to young Brian Potter in goal. Steve Cooper brings Airdrie back on level terms. The Airdrie fans celebrating that goal, which came after 74 minutes. retrieved here by Sandy Stewart. Late challenge by Graham. Well, he has become overwrought, Ali Graham, and he could be in serious trouble again. What colour will this card be? It was a reckless one, it was late, the ball had gone. Well, I can't think why the referee had to turn him around. He's the tallest player in the field, and he's in trouble all right here. The card is yellow. Relief there for Raith Rovers. It was Sandy Stewart now. He cleared this long before Graham's arrival. A bad tackle. On the far side is McIntyre with space. The layoff, Richie Sanderson. Lawrence Cole for the ball on the flank. 2 minutes remaining. The great cross. Headers off the crossbar from Andy Smith. Potter clearly thought it was going over. Still Airdrie come forward. Sensing the prospect of victory. Touched away by Sinclair. Here's McIntyre. Too high for Crawford. Space now for Stewart. The Raith Rovers frontmen really have to work extremely hard. We're into the final minute of the 90 minutes. Extra time looking inevitable. Airdrie come forward once more. Kenny Black. Too close to the keeper. It's a good safe catch. Jimmy Nicholl may be prepared to sort his team out at the interval before extra time. Well, trying to play that to the left for Graham. Just cued the pass. Sinclair's header clear as the final whistle goes. We're into extra time. Well, that brought about by Steve Cooper's excellent shot from outside the box, 16 minutes from the end. And young Brian Potter has a half hour now to play, getting encouragement from his teammates. He had no chance at all with a goal, would have beaten any goalkeeper. That shot into the corner from Steve Cooper. John Martin giving the young man a handshake. Well, here's the controversial incident 20 minutes from the end when Scott Thompson was ordered off. He's backtracking now, but I think he was just outside possibly, and that was the linesman's view, and he was perfectly in line. And that may be one reason why we're going into extra time now. Scott Thompson ordered off. Brian Potter blameless for the goal, but Raith Rovers in some state of disarray at that point in the game when Steve Cooper scored that excellent equalizer. And it's Airdrie who go into this extra time period with greater hopes, I suspect. On the attack immediately. That's Andy Smith's cross, and David Neri turns the ball to safety. It's a corner kick though to Airdrie. So Kenny Black will swing this in, I think, on the goalkeeper, Brian Potter. Head flick on there by Smith. Dumped upfield there by Cameron. No one there. They're all back defending, naturally enough, for Raith Rovers at this point. And remember, penalty kicks will decide this if there are no goals in extra time. Down goes Graham, fouled by Hay. Now a set piece. So Lennon over the ball. Just too high for Graham. Was he pushed? No, said the referee. Danny Lennon protests bitterly to the referee. Looking a bit dangerously with that. You see the ball played in here. There was the run made. Hay was with them all the way. Well, have to shade lucky, Graham Hay. Dennis helps that on. Well, the lack of understanding showing there with the young goalkeeper. Well, not confident enough perhaps to shout there to Dennis to leave that. Potter assaulted again as the ball's in the air. Well, lacks nothing in terms of courage. He was willing to try to catch that. It shows his confidence. He wanted to catch it, then was taken by Smith in mid-air. A bygone era, that might have been all right. Half time in extra time. Well, all the supporters in the stadium relishing every second of this. Airdrie looking for victory. Raith Rovers supporters appreciating their fans' efforts to stay in the Coca-Cola Cup. 15 minutes more, and if there's no goal, there will be a penalty shootout. Here comes Boyle. None of the players will fancy that, that's for sure. Tension they can live without. Neary with Andy Smith. That's a good ball across. Tommy McIntyre with a very difficult chance there. And a tight angle at the far post. On his weaker side too, it must be said, the left. But it was played across intelligently here. Andy Smith controlling that, his shoulder. Could have been given his handball. And in came McIntyre at full stretch. McIntyre's header. Jack retrieves the ball. Airdrie having things all their own way at the moment, but they still can't breach this Raith Rovers defence. Up goes Dennis again. He's won so many of these. That's well taken by Potter. Raith Rovers supporters' hearts and mouths there. They won't know much about the young goalkeeper. That was a confident enough catch. Kenny Black shot. Forcing Sanderson to play the ball. Martin giving that to Hay. The pressure applied by McIntyre. There's no offside. It came off low bottom. There goes Andy Smith with Neary. And the cover was tremendous there from Sean Dennis. The two central defenders working so effectively there. The touch off low bottom which put Andy Smith onside here. Neary with them all the way. He got the tackle in. We're in the last minute. Jimmy Boyle's corner. And the shot blocked there by Daniel Lennon. Spinning ball. Challenged by Sinclair. He's never given up. Into the area it goes again, and out comes Potter ahead of Tommy McIntyre. With a pat in the back from McIntyre. It was nice to see. He wants his teammates to go forward. He was smartly out on this ahead of McIntyre. The referee checks his watch. The extra time is over. Penalties are looming. And then, of course, it becomes something of a lottery, but Stevie Crawford still chasing that lost cause. The throw to Airdrie. Scarcely time to take it. Indeed, there's no more time. The full-time score after extra time. Airdrie won, Raith Rovers won, and now it's all down to penalties. An opportunity here for young Brian Potter to make a real name for himself. He will face these penalty kicks for Raith Rovers. He's had some encouragement there from Scott Thompson out in the field. Shouldn't really be there, I suspect, the goalkeeper who's ordered off. What a moment now for Potter. So the first penalty kick will be taken by Sean Dennis for Raith Rovers. John Martin taking his position in front of his supporters. First one, so important. Here comes Sean Dennis. Confidence all the way from Dennis. Well, no need for that, I must say, but it's an excellent penalty kick, sending Martin the wrong way. A yellow card for Dennis for the gesture to the Airdrie supporters. It certainly was unnecessary. Now, penalty kick here for Airdrie. Jimmy Boyle is first. Well, no argument. Young Potter left with no chance at all. This would have gone through him, I think. Well, had he stood up, it might have hit him. Now is Stephen McIntyre. Long run up for McIntyre. Well, he enjoyed that all right. The relief was obvious. There was tension before the shot. Crisply struck straight to the middle of the goal. And now Andy Smith for Airdrie. Well, can young Potter make a save? And once again, well, the pattern continuing. These penalties being taken straight into the middle of the goal. And it really is a very effective ploy, and just missed the keeper with that. Now Colin Cameron, who played so well in the 120 minutes of the match. Raith Rovers taking the first to that edge, as long as they keep scoring, of course. But it's Colin Cameron with the third kick for Raith Rovers. Here's Cameron. Well, he made that look so easy. Very fine young player, this. He clearly is mightily relieved as he sends Martin the wrong way. And now, Paul Jack. Tucked that into the corner. The goalkeeper guessed right. But it's 3 apiece. Smile on the face tells the story. Well, the young keeper again, he wasn't far away. And now Steve Crawford, another of the young bucks in this Raith Rovers side. 20 years old, under 21 international. Came from the same nursery as Brian Potter. Well, it looks as though these players have been practicing penalties for a long time. Calm smile. Knew all the time he'd score. That's the message he's conveying. This time it's Kenny Black for Airdrie. No room for error here. Well, seldom have I seen so many effective penalties. 4 apiece. And once again, the goalkeeper guessing right. The skipper, Daniel Lennon for Raith Rovers. Great sympathy among the professionals in this situation. They really do feel for each other when they're facing this sort of ordeal. So Daniel Lennon with the 5th for Raith Rovers. No mistake. And now it's effectively into sudden death here. That's very well taken by Lennon. And it's Alan Lawrence who'll take this one. Taken a number of penalties in his career. He claims some expertise. He has to score, it's as simple as that. And Potter has saved it! Raith Rovers are in the final, and 17-year-old Brian Potter has taken them there. What an incredible fairy tale for Potter! It was a magnificent save. David Neary there, who was 21 when the young man was born, goes to congratulate him. It was a very good block from a hard-struck penalty, and Raith Rovers now go through to the Coca-Cola Cup final. But we could do without these scenes. It may be 45 years since Raith Rovers reached the final, but these scenes of fans invading the ground certainly regrettable, taking the edge off what is a memorable occasion. The goalkeeper is mobbed. He really requires to be rescued here. Wow, we saw 9 magnificent penalty kicks, and then the save, which takes Raith Rovers through. And young Brian Potter tries to find the dressing room here. Well, the jubilation apparent from the Raith Rovers players and supporters, but we could do without these scenes, and there will be repercussions, I fear, as a result of this. But it's Brian Potter's save which takes Raith Rovers through to the Coca-Cola Cup final. Brian, your big moment. Have a look at that monitor and see your penalty save. Tell us how you cope with that.
Just went to my left, just a wee feint to my left, just dived to my right. Just knew it was going to go to my right, just luckily I saved it.
You had one or two close efforts earlier on.
There's the crosses and that defence helped me out, because I'm not the biggest keeper. But they come right on top and just helped me out. I was just lucky.
Tell me about your thoughts when you saw Scott Thompson being ordered off.
I've nothing to think about. I was just sitting in the back of the dugout. I've been on the bench all last season, and I've never been on. I just seen the card going up. I says, right, this is it, I'm right on. That was it.
You had no time then to feel nervous?
Just took my gear off and on. That was it.
Did you get any advice before you went on?
Nothing, there was no time. Just ran right on. All I heard was the best of luck. That was it.
What about the players in front of you, Sean Dennis and David Neary, David Sinclair? Did they speak to you?
Brilliant, a great help. Because I can't come out for long high balls, but they come right on top of me and headed that way for the big forward Airdrie. Luckily I just picked up the pieces.
Were you hoping for or dreading the prospect of penalty kicks?
No, every time I've been in a penalty shootout, I've always saved them. I always saved one, so I was wanting to go to penalties.
But you ran through a few before that when you were very close to saving one or two. Were you hopeful all the time?
I was hopeful because you've got to go, there's no point in standing in the middle. I just try and spread myself one side or the other, and thankfully it paid off.
Tell me, will you ever forget tonight?
Never.
A young Brian Potter just got thrown straight in. Davy Kirk would come off. And he had a couple of dodgy crosses that he had. Big Sean had to protect him, and Davy Neary, and then we put Big Ali Graham back, and we just restricted the balls into the box. And he came through it all right, and to do what he done at the end, it was just great for him,
Was your thinking simply to survive after you lost the extra man?
Oh, aye. I mean, my pride won't hurt to say that we knew we were up against it, At 1-0, we're sitting nicely poised to go on and do something as hard as it was. Certainly, there's no point in thinking, well, what's the point in coming off Cavalier and saying, well, we still had a go at them when you got nothing out of it. And it just shows you what you can achieve, what players can achieve when they dig deep and then they come up with the performance that they did,
What do you feel about the performance in the first 70 minutes?
That's what I'm saying, we're 1-0 up and quite handy, Nothing. I can't remember jumping out of the dugout and being upset about too many things, and just keep it going and break when we can and hold the ball up. Things were going along nicely until the incident, I don't know how far he was outside the back, so there's no point in commenting that. It's what we achieved afterwards,
A final to come, November 27. Can you win it?
What's happened tonight is, honestly, I thought, well, I had a wee chance for 1-0 up, but really, if we hold on here and achieve something great, it just shows you what you can get out of this game. And Celtic or Aberdeen, we're not too particularly bothered this minute. Not that we're playing well, we've nothing to fear, but tonight just shows you what you can achieve in this year when you put your mind to it.
What a cup tie, what a night for young Raith keeper Brian Potter. Well, down south, it was also the Coca-Cola Cup. The third round had 5 ties being